What up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Happy freaking Wednesday. What's going on? Hi, Crazy Kai. Hi, Daniel Meowser. What's up, Blocks? What's up, a random gamer? What's up, Vectos? Thank you, Soap. Hump Day? That's right. It's Wednesday. We're back again with the Mogswamp live broadcast. Blech. Coming at you every Wednesday. More changes to the setup. We got the paintings up top. Paintings up top, and we've got neon sign is lit. And I just ordered a shelf on Amazon. It's gonna go here. And see all those knickknacks on the floor there? All those knickknacks are gonna go on the shelf here. And it's like, I'm gonna be like a real streamer. I'm gonna be like a real streamer guy. Also, look at this setup. Look what I did. Look what I did. How cool is this? Current subscriber count. Today's plan in the top left corner. We've still got chat. Let me see if I can adjust chat. Let's see. Chat looks better like right there. Let's go. You guys like that? I did that like literally in the 10 minutes before stream. I was like, I'm just going to make a new stream setup. I'm just going to make a new stream. Just like last week, like 10 minutes before stream, I hung the neon sign. I don't know, every week, like 10 minutes before stream, I'm like, I gotta change everything. All right, let's get the music on. Today we're doing Breath of the Wild Towns ambiance. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Quick, everyone subscribe to make the number go up. True! Oh, it went up. Oh my god. I'm already addicted to this. It went up. Someone do it again. Someone do it again. Someone do it again. Come on. All you guys are already subscribed. Ugh. All right. We're here in the Flatworld today. Your room is much cleaner. Well done. Thank you, good man. We're getting there. We're getting there. I did a lot of cleaning. Yo, it went up. The number went up. Let's go. All right. Let me turn down the music like a tad, a tiddly. Am I quiet to you guys, or do I sound okay? Let me check my mic settings real quick. Probably should do this before stream, you know, but that's just how we run here on the Mogswamp broadcast. It's just the kind of ultra professionalism you can expect. Let's turn that up to like a 96. There we go. Sound a bit better now? Echo a lot? I think that's just my room. I still gotta put these things up. These are my soundproofing hexagons from Amazon. And yeah, they make it so that it's not so echoey in this room. I think unless my headphones aren't plugged in properly, it's just because of the, you know, it's my house. Okay. How are you liking Austin? Austin's cool. Okay. Back to the game. Do I have to... The thing is, do I have to click on that window for it to... Okay, good. I think it just stays up in the background. Okay. Hey man, can I get a shout out? Yo, shout out Victoria. Mogswamp, are your axolotls still there? Yeah, they're still there. I need to get some. I want to put some in the aquarium. Maybe we start with that. So guys, as you can see in the top left, today's plan, we're going to start out with a greenhouse Q&A. Ask me any questions you want about the new video. We can go do a little walkthrough. I can put shaders on. I can turn shaders off. After that, I'm going to reveal what the next Flatworld video is going to be that I'm going to work on. And you guys just have to promise me that even if you know what the build's going to look like, you're still going to watch the video when it comes out. Because I'd love to actually try something new. Like, most of the time when I do a video on the Flatworld, I, like, kind of hide it from you guys. You know what I mean? I don't reveal it until the video is, like, out for the most part. I'm wondering if for this next video, you guys who watch the live streams can just, like, be in on it. You know what I mean? What do you plan on building next? I'll show you guys today. You should get a blue axolotl. Crazy Kai, that sounds miserable. It's not something I want to do particularly. Where is everybody today? Is it because it's 3 p.m. on a Wednesday? Probably. I gotta change my stream time. Let's see. I want the surprise. You guys do? You guys should be in on it. Are you planning on installing a data pack that gives the Wandering Trader some or all of the SUPERFLAT unobtainables? Probably not. Like for that one-off video, I did it. But I like keeping it vanilla for the main series. All right, let's get a couple of these guys. I think a couple of them are the same color. Yeah, like there's a few blue ones, so we can definitely take a blue one. Let's take... I can't see their names right now. Glizzy! Let's take Glizzy. Okay, and let's take... Who are you? Trigger? Sure. Glizzy and Trigger. Sounds good. I do not remember naming these guys at all. Sometimes you can... Yep, there we go. I wiggled my way out. Alright. Got a couple axolotls that we can bring over to the greenhouse. So yeah, any questions you guys have on the new video, let me know. And then later in the stream, we're going to start collecting resources for the next video. What is your favorite build in the world? Hard to say. Hard to say, Caden. How do you feel about touching grass? It was pretty fun. It was pretty awesome. I don't do it much, and I gotta say, you guys should try it. This is my first stream. Yo, Pilot Fox, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you have a good first stream. All right, let's plop these guys in here. We got a yellow and a blue. I'd love to have one of each color here. It's just that getting the tropical fish from the Wandering Trader is not easy. So I'll have to start AFKing overnight at my Wandering Trader farm, maybe. Will you shave your beard? Definitely not, Gaming Giga. Just wish me luck. It's audition day for One Acts at my school. Dude, Emily, good luck. I was a theater kid, and I give you my theater kid blessing. Break a leg. Okay. So yeah, this is the new build. What was my favorite build on the world? Someone asked. Probably the Mob Hotel still, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I like all these builds so much. And there's a lot I'd do differently on the Mob Hotel now, but I don't know. This one's pretty special. This one's pretty special. Do you guys, should I start off by just like giving you guys a tour of this? Or what do you want? Oh, and by the way, guys, when you ask me a question, if you want me to answer your question, try like adding me at Mogswamp when you ask the question, and I'll like usually see it if it's like for the Q&A. Yeah, you guys do want a tour? Okay. I'll give you the full tour, because sometimes in the videos, it's like hard to get a sense of where everything is, right? So like, first of all, there is my main base, and we have, this is Salacia, which is this big underwater base. I started in 2014, finished it in like 2018-ish. Finished it off really in like 2020 with the water and the shores and stuff. But then... yeah, this is my main base, and then these are the mountains. So this one's called Withering Heights, and then there's just kind of this like little hill range. This path here by the witch's hut goes all the way up this hill And that's what you were seeing in the video. That's where this staircase starts. So this is what we newly built in the new video. And this like little pathway was inspired by Hogwarts Legacy, because I've been playing that game a lot. I've almost beat it. And yeah, it's got like a lot of pathways kind of like this. So I built this pathway, and that's where the greenhouse is, kind of next to Salacia Beach. So in case you guys like didn't understand where it was in the video, that's just sort of the main path and like the lay of the land, if you will. What's the dude? There's so many questions. Holy moly! Can we see the end city? Yeah, Venus. We can definitely go to the end city during this stream. Can you show us the B room? Yeah, I'll go through the whole thing. When are you planning on making the terrain? So I've been working on it in creative, Monica, but I'm not quite finished with it yet. I've been working on it on the bakery, and I have like the terrain laid out, but I don't have it painted. So basically, if you guys watch my end video, you might have seen like the way I did the terrain. Like first you sculpt the shape of it out of like diamond blocks or something, and then you paint and use the diamond blocks as like a mask, and you use World Painter or Go Paint, I think it's called. And you kind of like paint in all the Minecraft blocks you want to use. So I've finished sculpting. I'm just on the painting phase now. And I need to still paint all the blocks I want to do. But all the terraforming, I've like designed the mountain all the way to like this greenhouse, all the way down to the ocean here. And I've got like I've got a plan. There's a cave, there's spikes, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. So I'm almost done sculpting, like I said. Yo, by the way, thank you for the super chats, guys. Arios Moria, thank you so much for the 20 euro. Hi, dude. Just a short hello from France for you. Really incredible. Your last video is wonderful. Cheer up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And then the other super chat by All Star Gaming. Thank you so much for the 10 bucks. Very cool world you built. It reminds me of my creative world back on the 360. Yours is better because you did in survival. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, Voxy said, in the last 100 Days Superflat, what is the music of the ring? You said it's from a game. It's from Undertale. What do we use for the doorbell? It's doon 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 doon. It's Ruins from Undertale. Is that Ruins? Or no? I can't remember the song. No, it's not Ruins, but or maybe it is. I can't remember. I'm sorry. How do I get netherite in a flat world? That is pretty simple. You do it the same way you do in a normal world, Giga Chad. But to get to the nether in a super flat world, you do need structures, but you can take the water and the lava from villages and complete one of the abandoned portals. Or you can just build a whole portal from scratch. So yeah, the lower greenhouses, guys, just so I can do the tour. Here's the sugarcane in this one. And then we've got the watermelon area. And as you saw in the video, the turnips, the radishes, the melons, the lettuce. I've got this like little succulent cactus area, and then this like desert area back here, because I wanted to make sure we got the red sand in there as well. And we've got like little cactus flowers out of candles. Do you think the wandering trader should sell bamboo? Yes. Or I think they should just make it so you can fish it anywhere. Because if you think about it, it's already fishable in jungles, which means it's floating around in the water, at least in jungles, right? And then it's also part of the sunken ship treasure loot. And like if a ship sinks, right, and the treasure would break, like most of the treasure loot in a sunken ship is stuff you could find in the ocean. So like it would be kind of cool if there was like bamboo just floating around in the ocean. So I think either the Wandy T should sell it, or it should be just fishable in any biome. But yeah, these are the gardens. This is like the main pool. And then let me show you guys the other lower greenhouse real quick. How is your nether tree farm? Can you decorate it? Yeah, so I'll show you guys that in a second. We'll get to the B room as well, Ariane. But yeah, here's the potatoes. I was using dripstone blocks and then stripped jungle wood for the bigger ones. The bigger carrots are, this is orange terracotta and pickles. This is orange sandstone, red sandstone, I'm sorry, and candles. Then we've got beetroot, wheat. For the wheat, I didn't really know how to enhance it, so I just put like some acacia saplings to look like growing wheat, since you can't really stop the wheat like halfway through growing. Unless you're just planting it all the time. Acacia saplings are kind of a way to look like green wheat a little bit. Yo, Amanda, thank you so much for this super chat. Just wanted to say the concept for your greenhouse video was genius and so much fun. I enjoyed learning from you and Matthew. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I was really nervous about the video because honestly, guys, that video was like the first time I've ever like done something like that. I haven't really done like a big collab like that, so I'm like emailing with the botanical garden and trying to organize this and trying to act really professional, but really I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it was like very intimidating, but I'm proud of myself. I think I pulled it off. And then the pumpkin area, and then you guys really want to see the B room, so let's beeline it over the B room. Think about the video. I was just as stressed as you were about halfway through. Did you feel a bit off more than you could chew? You bit off more than you could chew. Yes, buttered toast. Yes. And I tend to do that. So like what I was so focused on trying to set up the interview that like I wasn't worrying about the build itself, because I was like, I just need to know, like the whole video depended on the interview, right? So I was like, I don't want to commit to this idea until I set up the interview. But then when I finally like was reaching them and getting through to them, it was like, we only have this one day. And I was like, oh my God, like I should have built this first, but like also I couldn't have built it for, you know what I mean? Like it was like this weird situation. So yeah, that's how it ended up going. I'm going to go bye, Becca. Make a vid with hobby. I will, staff. We're working on 400 days. I promise, guys. This is the mushroom room with the mushroom goddess. Just to give you guys a closer look at how I did this. Polished ironite stairs down here, and then smooth quartz with a little quartz pillar. These are like the hands reaching out and holding this big pot with the orchid. And then to make like a face, use the quartz bricks just to sort of like suggest eyes or some sort of facial features. And then the diorite up top is supposed to be hair. And then kind of a badonkadonk on the back, but it's more supposed to be like a flowing gown type of thing. But yeah, that is the mushroom room. We've got the two types of nether trees, the brown mushroom, the red mushroom. So all the different fungi is represented. And then we tried to get the mycelium in here with the terracotta. How did you get so good at building? Just practice? I mean, I think practice is a lot of it, but also spending time around other builders was huge for me. Like I definitely leapfrogged once I started spending time around other builders and like hanging out on build servers and collaborating with people. The other thing is just looking at like other builders, even if you're not collaborating with them, like following them on Instagram and Pinterest. You can start to learn and copy what they're doing. Because if you look at something, you can deconstruct it. Like if you were playing Lego and you kept seeing these amazing Lego creations, if you looked at them enough times and spent enough time trying to figure it out, you could deconstruct what they were doing and start to replicate it. It's like Minecraft is the same way. You can kind of tell what's going on, you know? So you can deconstruct it, and like, even if you're not collaborating with people, just looking at other people's builds is really important. Also building from real life. Like this greenhouse here is an amalgamation of like 2 or 3, maybe 4 different greenhouses I was seeing on like Pinterest and around on the internet when I was looking up reference photos. And I kind of just like smashed bits that I liked from each of them all together into this one greenhouse. And that's how I got this structure where there's like entrance dome, middle dome, back dome, and then the 2 wings. Just by like looking up shapes of greenhouses and seeing what I liked. And this is what I eventually arrived at. So yeah, here's the B one. Everybody wanted me to go here first, so this is the B room. And shouts out Rebella MC, one of the mods in chat as well. We collaborated on this because I had this vision and I was like, I need help pulling this off. But like I had this vision of like this crazy industrial grate with like smoke coming out of it to calm down this giant beehive with bees buzzing around it and like vines and honey. So I drew a picture and I sent it to Rebella, and then we both worked off my drawing, and it came out basically way better than my drawing did. So yeah, shouts out Rebella for the collab on this room. Can you create a cherry grove biome on the mountain in front of the greenhouse for 1.20? That would be super fun, Wanderlust Wayfarers. I'm definitely going to revamp these cherry trees in here once 1.20 comes out, and definitely replace a lot of this pink carpet that you're seeing around with the cherry blossoms. Once the pink petals, or not cherry blossoms, the pink petals item, once that's introduced to the game as well. But yeah, SUPERFLAT is going to get cherry wood in the new update. From the Wandering Trader. It's confirmed he already sells the sapling in his loot table and the snapshots. And then yeah, here's that crazy acacia tree from the video. Should I stay for my first stream or go to school? You definitely should go to school. The VOD will be here. You can watch it after it happens, I promise. So you should probably go to school. How do you become so motivated to stay on one Minecraft world? Also, my orchestra audition is next week. Well, first of all, good luck, Ciara. And I hope you do amazing in the orchestra audition. I know you will. So yeah, break a leg. Second of all, how do you stay motivated? Mostly making the videos. I mean, at this point, right, it's my job. So that's very motivating. Getting paid to do this is very motivating. But even before I got paid, you know, I did this for like 10 years. So it was mostly just like wanting to share what I was building and wanting to have something creative that I could just keep working on over time. And I think Minecraft's a good outlet for that. Like some people have like giant Lego worlds. Some people have like a giant Sim City world. Like some people do it with City Skylines. I just did it with Minecraft. Hoff, thank you for the $2 super chat. Hi, Mog. Love your videos. Keep it up. Dude, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Mail. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Okay. So what do you guys want to see? Is there anything specific in this greenhouse you want to see right now? Are you going to represent the SUPERFLAT community by asking Mojang to add bamboo to WanDT's loot table? I mean, I would love for them to do that. I don't want to like pressure them to do anything on behalf of SUPERFLAT, you know? We're such like a small little segment. I think it's better to make arguments that something would work for everybody. So I don't think it's good to come at Mojang and be like, hey, the SUPERFLAT community needs this. I think it's better to make the argument that like, hey, bamboo has a lot of uses now. And for people who play on world types that might not have jungle biomes, or it's really hard to get to jungle biomes, you should provide some alternative way to get bamboo, or like some cool feature. And yeah, I think now that it's a wood type, it really does make a lot of sense to give it to WanDT. So I think there's a pretty good argument there. You guys want to see it with shaders? Hey, get out of here, man. Get out of here, dude. These guys. How many blocks is the greenhouse made of? Gee, I mean, we could check the schematic. Hey. I really got to light up outside the greenhouse. Like, inside's pretty good, but this courtyard is yikers, if you couldn't tell. Yikers, major yikers. So I just gotta hide some shroom lights in there. We could probably do that right now, while I read suggestions and comments and questions. What about designing the end portals you have in the end with the concept of where the portal leads you to? How do you mean, Shifty? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you planning on making a hardcore SUPERFLAT world? I did it once in an older video from last year. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really interested in hardcore, to be honest. It's fun to watch, but like for myself, I just die so much. I die in almost every video I do. And I'm like obviously trying not to die. So like, I mean, I'm not being super duper careful, but like, you don't want to die when you have almost 1,000 levels. You know what I mean? Your favorite build in the greenhouse? Ooh, I think probably the Spore Blossom, to be honest. I'll show you. I'm playing on a toaster. Great question. I love this part, by the way. This one part with all the trapdoors. Oh, this works so nicely. And if you didn't know, there's like lanterns up here too. Soul lanterns on each side to provide like a little bit of light. Help me. I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. This is the Spore Blossom. Something about the candles and it looks like a real Spore Blossom from the game, but like frozen in time. It's like you're walking through a replay mod. It's so cool having them frozen like that. I really like it. What day are you on? 3079, but that's not real. That's not a real count. That's just since the last time it got reset. Which was like last May, I want to say. Something like that. Last May-ish. Here's what it's like upstairs, by the way. I definitely think the upstairs needs some work. Like, we could put some more leaves and stuff around. But I thought it might be like a fun thing to do on stream. It's hard because it's a half slab. Oop. It's hard because it's a half slab floor, right? So like you can't do anything that's a full block or it will... You can't really do much on the floor. But we have like all this ceiling space to do like vines, climbing around. And I have like a little bit of that. Whoops. But we could definitely do more. Yo, Mr. Pickle, thank you for being a member for 8 months. I can't believe it's been almost a year for real, dude. Craziness. Will you do an April Fool's prank? No comment. Any tips on building mushrooms of sizes small to big? I mean, just try to get that like shape, that bell shape, no matter what. It's kind of the same as doing like little roofs in Minecraft, little spires. But if you can get that like nice little bell shape to the mushroom, then you're good. You can choose almost any color. And then I like to use diorite or sandstone walls or even mud brick walls for the stems. And then, yeah, just go to town. Place those everywhere. Sometimes you can use an end rod for the stem. Yeah, I did end up putting a bunch of shelves everywhere, all the way up in this dome, and I think it adds a lot just having little like things. You know what I'm saying? And then there's this cool thing. There's just like a post with this plant. I don't even know what you would call it, but that adds a lot. I feel like it looks pretty cool. And then we've got some extra flowers hanging from the ceiling here. We got our hanging roots. And that's basically it. Could you please, maybe, perhaps, if possible, build a blimp or a flying pirate ship? Yeah, we're going to definitely do a Zeppelin for sure. Hey, bee, come back here. Yeah, there are bees flying around, but for most of the day, they just come out of their nests. They go find a flower in the greenhouse, and then they fly back to their nest. And like, so you don't see them as much as I'd love you to. But that's probably okay because I really don't want them to fly into this pond and all drown. Because bees are known to do that. And I don't want them to fly into any other hazards. There's like wither roses way over here. I don't want them to get to the wither roses. I don't want them flying out of the greenhouse. Probably eventually they'll all die, but like, as long as they stick around for a while, I'm happy with that. If I had a penny for every time you got distracted while answering a question of mine, I'd have 2 pennies. Bye, Pixel. It happens to me a lot, okay? I won't pretend that I'm the best streamer when it comes to staying on topic, not getting distracted, etc. I'm working on the end base on my realm. Any tips? I don't know. Well, it depends what kind of end base you're doing, Geki. Make the sakura leaves falling like you did in 100 Days SUPERFLAT. Yeah, I could do that with the carpets. Can we get a walkthrough of your thought process while building? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like this one? Okay, so for the greenhouse, the way I started was, obviously I was in creative mode. I started with these wall segments out here, and I built just this like shape like this, because I was seeing this shape like, if I face the camera, like a boop, boop. Okay? Like the greenhouses go like up and in, but then they go up again and in again. It's like this double Twinkie. A Twinkie on a Twinkie type of shape. That's the most American description ever. But so yeah, that was the first thing I tried to replicate. And then once I had that, I just flipped it over to the other side using World Edit. And then I had to design this dome. And a lot of the greenhouses I was seeing had this octagon shape as like a main theme, or like a hexagon. But most of them were octagons. So I tried to build this all in an octagon shape. So you can see it's like straight, diagonal, straight, diagonal, straight, diagonal. And this whole big center dome all has an octagon shape, and it kind of like stacks up and up and up, but it always maintains that basic octagon shape. And then this one, because I had done the octagon, I wanted this one to just be like fully circular, because a lot of the other ones I was seeing had like a circular shape. So I went like way more circular for this entrance dome. And then for the B one, what did I do for the B one? I kind of just wanted to do like more of an elongated shape coming out. And so rather than like stacking and stacking and stacking like the other domes do, this one's pretty straightforward. You can tell from the outside. Hold on, if I go out to the outside real quick, you can tell looking at the outside that it basically just goes up and then has like a little end cap. So it's just like cylinder thing. Pill shape. Whereas the other ones are like the center one, again, it's an octagon. You could definitely tell from the outside here. But it's like an octagon on an octagon on an octagon. Like there's 3 levels to it, like a layer cake, right? And then the center dome is more spherical, but it also has like 3 layers. So yeah, for the back one, I wanted it to just be like really simple, up and then cap. That way you have like a lot of vertical space to play with for the bees. Because I knew going into it, like, okay, we can have these lower greenhouses for all the main crops. Because, like, you see these, like, longer greenhouses like this for, like, crops and stuff like that. And then the main one, which is more like a botanical garden, like somewhere the public would go and walk around. Like, you've got your mushroom separate from all your tree types and flower types separate from your bees. That was, like, my whole idea. Like, I guess you don't have to do bees in a greenhouse, but it just felt right. It feels like it breathes a lot of life into the place. Because, like, I feel like a lot of greenhouses would more have, like, a butterfly room. And bees are kind of like Minecraft's version of butterflies, right? So, until we get butterflies, we have a bee room. And if they ever add butterflies, I will totally add a butterfly room or greenhouse to this whole part of the world. I promise. That is a Mogswamp promise. You can clip that. Mog, remember me? I used to be named CC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember your old account. See, sometimes when you guys change your accounts, I don't recognize you anymore. Can you please name one of your axolotls Pimmel? I did, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did, Kex. And it was a German word for like Willy, I think. And you tricked me. Someone tricked me. I can't remember. This is like old memories coming back to me. I love the new vid. It's so cool. Thank you, Riders World. I really appreciate that, dude. All right, guys. Any other questions on this greenhouse? Because I need to go trade with some villagers for some terracotta. So we can go back and forth a little bit. Unless there's a project. I guess I said we could light up this this area a little. Let's do that real quick. What is your favorite custom flower in the greenhouse? Yeah, like I said, I think it's probably the Spore Blossom, but the close second is the Torch Flower. I really like how the Torch Flower came out. Can you hear the silence? What do you mean? What does that mean? That's so ominous. Please don't say creepy things in the chat. I have an idea for the greenhouse. Maybe you could push armor stands that have turtle shell helmets into blocks. They look like cabbages. Oh, that's such a cute idea. Unfortunately, I cannot get turtles in the SUPERFLAT world, so that is impossible. But perhaps I could use armor stands for something else, you know? Maybe I could have done one as like a potato. We could try that. Like an armor stand with a leather cap as a potato. Or I guess you could dye the leather cap any color and do it for all sorts of crops. So you could do a green dyed leather cap instead of or even a creeper head. Oh, now I have all sorts of ideas. Okay, it's getting dark. So if we stay around here, hopefully not too many mobs will spawn. Let's do these first. Get 1 or 2 lights in here. Okay. We can probably put lanterns on the railings here. Okay. And then, do these have lights under them? They should. No, they don't. Okay. Why don't we just do that as well? Oh, I'm so burpy. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. I kind of want to do bushes, and then oh god, the mobs are gonna get crazy. All right, well I'll just do the shroom lights, and then I'll sleep, and then I'll do the rest of my plan. You'll see what I'm saying. Can you terraform around the greenhouse like flower fields? Oh, I love that idea, Daniel. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of terraforming we need to do here. And I've got it, like I said, I've got it sculpted but not painted. So any ideas you guys have for like features of terraforming around here, let me know. If you want, I could leak the terraforming. I could leak it. If enough, we could do a vote. I'll start a poll. This is a very important poll. Okay? Do Do I leak the upcoming giant terraforming? All right, this is the biggest poll we've ever done. This is the poll of a lifetime. Everybody in, cast your votes, cast your votes. The poll ends when I hit 635 for subscribers. See how it's at 632 above my head? When that hits 635, the poll ends. All right, I better go get some food. Right now, the yeses are have it, but you never know. If nobody subscribes, the poll might just never end. $400 days with hobby, please. We're working on it. That's all I can say. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're recording it. End of April. That's my new estimate. Maybe. Okay. We just slept. Good, good, good. Did it hit 35? Oh, no, it's never going to hit 35. Oh, it went up. It went up. Oh, no. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. This is my favorite thing, is turning up my chunks to like 32, right? Coming over here in my world. And look, you can like see this. This is the best place to stand. Except the only thing you can't see is the Spider Hotel. Spider Church. I guess you can kind of see it through here. There's Spurch. And then you've got Mob Hotel. You've got all this stuff. And look at that. That's so cool looking from here. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, it hit 35. Okay, okay. I'll go. I'm so sorry. What was I doing? What was I gonna do? At 35? I can't even remember. Oh, I'm gonna spoil it? Okay, one sec. One sec. Okay, I'll give you guys who don't want to see the spoiler, I'll give you like a warning. I'm only gonna show it for a second. And when I show it, I'll give you guys a warning to like look away for like 10 seconds, okay? Love your hair. Thank you. Appreciate that. Face reveal. My face has been on the stream. You guys say this every time. Okay. I'm going to show it really quick. Ready? Ready? I'm going to show it really fast for like, okay, give me 20 seconds. Ready, guys? 20 seconds. If you don't want to see it, look away for the next 20 seconds. Ready? Go. 20. 19. 18. Here it is. 17. There's a cave. 16. There's a greenhouse. There's where the greenhouse goes. And it goes back here, and there's rocks all up the hill. And then this is the giant mountain. And this is Salacia. And this is my plan. And it's going to be crazy. And there's this. And there's all sorts of stuff here. And oh, God, it's about to be 20 seconds. Probably I should get out. Get out. Okay. Okay. How is that? We back? Oh, you guys like it? You guys want me to do that? Watching the chat is so funny right now. So yeah, there's like a lot of stuff, and there's like a lot of terraforming, and you guys saw that there's like, I'm planning on having a river come down here, drop into a cave, come out the cave down to some shores over there where there's going to be like those like hexagon, you know, Northern Ireland, there's like those hexagon rocks. It's going to be like that. And then it might transition into like a swampy area going that way. Going this way, it gets like rockier and rockier. And there's like these giant, like, think like cliffs of Moher, giant rocks like reaching out of the sea. And then it transitions into this giant mountain. And on the backside of the mountain is what I'm calling Little Italy. It's going to be like Italian, like cliffside houses. Like you saw the road snaking up. Like, oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It looks kind of weird with all the diamond and emerald blocks, which is probably because I don't know anything about terraforming. Can you explain it to me? So basically, you might have seen the road was like redstone and gold. The terraforming was diamond and emerald. Basically, those are placeholder blocks. And you use those because you rarely build with them, right? They're usually just something you like set aside for the most part. So in most of your builds near where you're building, you're not going to accidentally like screw them up, because what you're doing is you're setting those blocks as like a mask. A lot of people also use wool colors, like, you know, pink wool or something like that. You're using those blocks as a mask, so later you can go and paint them, and you tell Go Paint, like, okay, only affect diamond blocks, and then you give it a palette. You could say like, okay, I want to use like stone blocks, gray wool, basalt, whatever, something like that, right? And you can start painting onto those blocks. So like, for example, for the diamond block, it represents kind of like the rocky texture. The emerald blocks was like the boulders. And then the redstone was like the wall of the road. The gold was like the road itself. So that's kind of how I like plan things out, if that makes sense. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna trade. I guess we're still lighting this up, right? Yeah, let me get those bushes. Can I put these on shroom lights? Does that work? No. Okay, that's too bad. So we'll just go like this. It's okay from here. It's just from above, like, I don't like how you're going to be able to see it, like, for a second. Yeah. I guess it's not that bad. I don't mind it too much. Yeah. That looks fine. Unless I do carpets under there. Would that look weird? Let me try it here. Hold on, hold on. Ah! Let me back. Let me back through. This always feels like falling through ice and you're trying to get back up through your hole. Like it's the winter and you're walking on a frozen pond and you fall through the ice and you're like, let me back up. Not that that's happened to me, but like it's the Minecraft equivalent, okay? I guess the Minecraft equivalent is just falling through ice on an ice pond and trying to swim back up. But you know what I mean, okay? I don't have ice in my super flat world, so it's the super flat equivalent, maybe. Okay, yeah, that looks weird. That looks strange, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Which do you guys like more? This or this? Which do you guys like more? Here, let me do a poll. How do I end this poll? End the poll. There we go. All right, do a new poll. Oh, the poll's lagging out. Hold up. There we go. Sorry guys, my browser was like lagging out like crazy, so I'm like, I'm gonna turn down my chunks a little bit. All right, let's start a new poll. Carpets or no carpets? So just to review, this is the poll we're doing. This is no carpets. This is how it looks, right? And this is carpets over here. This is how it looks. Both provide the same amount of light, but one of them you can kind of see is like, they're kind of floating. But like you can't really tell, but you can kind of tell if you look close. The other side is same sort of thing, but except with this orange color. Like you can kind of tell. You can't super see it, but like it's kind of obvious. What do you guys think? Carpets? Carpets are winning. Carpets are slightly winning. I think the carpets might be better. They might be better. Hold up, hold up. Let's do it more proper side by side. I don't know why I built it way over there. Hold up. Right? Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. This versus this. Honestly, the carpets might work better. That's not bad. Yeah, I think the carpets. I think the carpets make sense. You guys may have convinced me. What's up, Mog? What's up, Jens? Put moss blocks on the bottom. Moss blocks will cover up the light completely, I think. So we don't want to do that. Replace the carpet with moss block. Please notice, can you build a volcano that erupts? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But I probably wouldn't build it over here anywhere. I'd probably build it like on the other side of my world, closer to where the mob hotel is. Well, that's where I want to like try to do some like desert terraforming, you know? All right, the carpets are still winning, so I think we're going to go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for helping me decide. Guys, can you do me a favor and like this stream real quick if you haven't? I forgot to remind you guys this time, and there's like no likes on the stream, but a lot of viewers. So you guys got to pick up the slack here. Usually I remind you guys, that's my B. That's totally on me. That's my fault. But I'm going to need you guys to make up for my mistake here. Because that's what good coworkers do. You guys are my coworkers. In a weird way. Techhead Fred, will this super chat work? The last two didn't for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but that one worked. Fred, thank you so much for the super chat. Is it just... Have they all been going through but just not notifying me?
You've got mail.
I don't know. My stream was like lagging really bad for a second there, so I don't know what happened. What kind of computer do you have, man? Yo, Hoff, check the description. I'm actually sponsored by IRONSIDE PCs. They provided me with an amazing computer for which I provided the specs in the description, but just check them out because honestly, like I cannot vouch for these guys enough. The other day I had a issue where it seemed like my fan was noisy. Turned out it was all in my head and I was just hearing something else in my house, I think. But they like took the time to like look at it for me. They're just really nice. So yeah, check them out, dude. Okay. I'm just running around. What am I doing? We lit up this part. We need lanterns. I get so distracted by you guys. I just love answering your questions so much. These Q&A streams are always like this. I get so distracted by the questions, I can't ever get anything done. What keeps you inspired to keep making videos? Yo, Hermit Clips, what's up, dude? You know, I think it's just mostly a love of this game. I just love this game very, very, very much. Because, you know, obviously, like I said earlier in the stream, it's my job, so that keeps me motivated plenty. But even before then, when I did it for years before it was my job, it was just, I think just because I love this game and I wanted to share what I was building and I didn't want to quit. I like also wanted to stay motivated, you know what I mean? And so I was like, well, making videos is a good way to do that. Because there's always like that hope that you could maybe make a career off it, but even if not, you're still getting maybe like 5 comments on a video, you know? And that's still feedback that you can use in your world and just feels good. All right, yeah, we'll light up along this path. There we go. Should have done this way sooner. The mobs were very annoying during the construction of this thing. Yay, 3rd time was the charm. Looking forward to exploring the world download at a 32 chunk render distance after next episode. Thank you, Techhead Fred. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, guys, if you are wanting a world download of this world, basically there's 2 ways to do it. The first way is be patient, because when this world turns 11 in June, I will probably be making a free world download available with the world tour, because I'll probably do a world tour in June. But the other way to do it is to either become a YouTube channel member or a Patreon for $10 a month. You can even just do it once and then cancel, but that will give you access to the posts either on Patreon or on YouTube with the link to the download with the most recent Flatworld. And there's one for every single Flatworld episode that I put out. So if you ever want to explore my world, you can do it. Or you could just, if you're poor, you could just be patient. I'll probably do it this June. Can you tell me why you make the greenhouse so green and no more colors? It was just inspired by greenhouses that I've seen that look like this in real life. It's like that oxidized copper, like bluish, greenish color with the green glass. So I was just building from what I've sort of seen in reference. But it's very colorful on the inside. And I think once we put the terraforming around it, it won't look so plain, I guess. Not monotonous, but monochromatic. Bah, I got there in the end. I love the vids, bro. Thank you, Space Jazz. Appreciate that. Have you tried using a charge creeper in a wither? Not sure what you mean by that. On a wither? Like exploding a charge creeper on a wither? I can't say that I have tried that. Can you build Mr. Beast Willy Wonka? I'm definitely not doing that. Although God bless Mr. Beast and God bless you for recommending that build idea. What's up, Ezra Gaming? How's it going? Monotone is like a tonal like voice. Tonal as in voice usually is how people use that. Right? But like monochromatic. Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah, I have watched Dallas Men. How do I stay motivated to build larger terraforming projects? Get Lightmatica and just use Lightmatica. Because I've built all the terraforming in my world without it. And that's why I ended up not not finishing this mountain or this giant thing, is because I was doing it by hand and it's just so difficult and time consuming. And so for this upcoming project, I'm going to use Lightmatica, and I use like World Edit to design the terraforming, and it's just like it's such a good way to do it. I really recommend doing it that way. It saves you a lot of time and headache and makes it way more doable. So that would be my #1 recommendation. I need to go in 8 minutes. Thank you for answering my question. You're welcome, Venus. Thank you. You've been a great chatter. You get the good chatter award, the good chatter crown for today. Here you go, awarded to Venus. Here's the crown. You're welcome. What game version is your SUPERFLAT world in? We are still in 1.19.3, but I built the 1.20 plants in my last video. That's why I said that in the title, because like I built all of them. I just didn't upgrade because most of them we're not going to be able to get anyways. Although we will get the cherry blossom, I think. Most active chat ever? Yeah, it's awesome today. Do you plan on making more Flatworld videos? All the time, Maxley. All the time, every day. For the rest of my life. No, but actually, I want to do this for as long as possible. How are you so funny? I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm funny. I'm just trying to entertain y'all, have a good time here. The weirdest thing just happened. My YouTube homepage was put in my chat box. What? That's crazy. Okay. So we lit this thing up. Let's go trade for some terracotta. Because that is the second bullet point on today's plan. And you guys can keep asking me questions. I will keep answering your questions. Sound good? Good. I agree. It sounds great. Put this in the plants box. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. Okay, that's why they're in my inventory. Got it. Got it, dude. Let's go, bro. Please read this. When and which SUPERFLAT will you play next? Joshua Keller. I am working on 400 days on Structuralist SUPERFLAT with Hobby. So I am currently playing that. If you're talking about solo SUPERFLAT adventures, like I did with the Snowy World, probably my next one will be Tunneler's Dream, unless 1.20 comes out really soon, in which case I'll be doing the Sand one and the Water World one. But I need to wait for 1.20 for those two. So, depends on when 1.20 comes out. If it doesn't come out soon, then I'll just do... But it's looking like it might come out before I get the chance to do any of the other ones. Okay, time to trade. What am I doing? I gotta get some emeralds from the storage room. There is no emeralds in the storage room. Okay, let's build a storage room. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do I have oak wood in my box? That would be a good place to start. A little bit. Let's do that. And I usually keep extra chests in my redstone box. They're useful in there. Oh, wait, they didn't stack. Oh, these are trap chests? That's annoying. I've got one extra trap chest. Let's just get rid of that. Goodbye. Perfect. All right, now we've got a little place to store emeralds, but we just need the emeralds. So let's go get a couple shulkers worth of them. I put away as much stuff as possible just so that we have a lot of room in our inventory. I realized I should have put away my buckets before I put away this. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, 3 shulkers should be good. Oh, and we need rockets too. Whoopsie daisy. Well, this will get us there, I think. Does it ever feel like you aren't playing SUPERFLAT? Not really, Exploding Dragon. I never forget. It's always there in the back of my head, somehow. Probably because I'm so familiar with, like, for other people, it's like, wow, this almost looks like natural terrain. But for me, it's like, I placed all those blocks. Every one of those blocks you see, I placed. So, like, it feels very much like SUPERFLAT. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's go down here. I think this is where I go. How we doing? We got some emeralds? Kind of. Oh, we got some emeralds. Heck yeah. Let's do the Stardew. I'm digging the Stardew lately. Nice, 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 nice. Do you have a hard time coming up with video ideas, or is it easy? I have an easy time coming up with project ideas in Minecraft. I have a hard time coming up with ways to package those ideas into videos. So, like, yes and no. Like, I have unending ideas for projects that I really want to do. The hard part is figuring out, okay, how do I turn this into a video? So, like, the green... Like, I basically do YouTube the worst way possible, which is, like, I go, man, I really, really want to build a greenhouse. And then I try to figure out, okay, what's the best way to make it into a watchable video idea, or like a clickable video idea. The good way to do YouTube is to just be like, what do I think people want to watch? I'll build that. But it's not how I like to do it, because I've been in this world for so long that I just am unwilling to compromise on what I want to build here, because, like, it feels sacred to me. Like, it very much feels like it's like desecrating my diary or something, you know what I mean? Like, this world, it's almost 11 years now that I've spent in this world, so it's like, to build something just for views that I don't actually want to build almost feels like desecrating it somehow. I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's why, I don't know. In other worlds or other series, I'm a little more free to do what I think might be more successful or build in a certain way. But, like, here, I'm very strict with myself about what kind of things I want to include in this world. I think your way is much more interesting. Well, thank you, Valkia. I think it does make my channel a little stand out, possibly a little bit. I mean, the SUPERFLAT thing definitely makes my channel stand out. But beyond that, if you were to analyze, like, even if this was a normal world, you know, just the amount of time I've spent here is unique, I think. Because not a lot of people spend that much. But at the same time, I think the reason I've been able to spend so long in one world is partly due to the fact that it is a SUPERFLAT world, because there's been no, like, terrain gen updates to SUPERFLAT. You know what I mean? Like, nothing really warranted me starting a new world. What are your total hours? I have no idea, Kenzie. No idea at all. All right, we've got the shulker boxes full of emeralds. So let's fly back to Macy's, where we have our masons. Our mason villagers. I should put a sign that says Macy's up there. That'd be cute. It's 5 banners, right? So that would be centered above the door nicely. Macy. S. Yeah. Because I guess I wouldn't do the apostrophe. Maybe you could do it with like a button or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. All right, let's just do a little bit of trading with these guys, and then we'll go to sleep. So what we're doing is getting some terracotta ready for our next project. And mostly what I need is the normal terracottas. I think I have plenty of the glazed. But the normal ones I do need. So I just go down the row here, trade with every single one. And basically, if you've ever wondered how I organize my guys, first of all, it took me forever to reset for a guy selling every type of terracotta. Because basically it's 32 villagers, right? It's every single type of terracotta and every single type of glazed terracotta. So 16 of each, 16 colors of each. Yeah, I gotta organize my inventory better here. Hold on. Why don't we just put this extra stuff away for now? As long as we have 16 slots for the colors, we should be good. But yeah, so basically, yeah, the main color is up top, and then any secondary color of terracotta they sell is down below. And then I've got the same for the glazed up here. So it took so long to get all 32, but now that I have it, it's so useful. It's so nice. And then basically how I have it set up is like behind them, I have this series of trapdoors. So like this one's up. There we go. That make it so that you can open up one door and the zombie will pathfind to only one single one of the villagers. And that way I can convert them and cure them and stuff like that. And they're standing on a trapdoor, so the zombie can't like come in and get them. See that? So I have it all set up pretty nicely here, but it just took a long time to get it to this point. But yeah, this place is very, very special to me. Explain the lore between pink and purple. Sure, J Productions. My brother always just kind of went by pink. I think it all goes back to the fact that he had a pink Nintendo DS that like he really loved. And so I, being his little brother, always just kind of went by purple, just because it sounded nice together. Even though my favorite color is like red, and I don't know why I didn't go with that. It just didn't have the same ring to it. And mostly when I got the purple name, it was when we were playing Castle Crashers. So like he would be Pink Knight, and I just really liked Purple Knight, and that's kind of when the pink and purple thing started. And then we just started kind of making videos together, and he would be pink and I would be purple. It was like our alter egos. So yeah, there's some older videos in the channel of us playing like Castle Crashers. Oh, we should check the guys upstairs who sell normal colors. Hold on. So yeah, these guys all sell glazed, but then down below there's the normal is their secondary. So I should grab all these. But yeah, that's the origins of pink and purple basically. And then when we started making video games together, we were like, okay, what's the combination of pink and purple? And we were like, oh, fuchsia. So we called our video game studio Fuchsia Studios. What's up, Ezra Gaming? I wish my terracotta guys were this organized. You have to do it. It's so nice. It's like the best thing you can possibly do for yourself. Treat yourself, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself to a nice Mason villager setup. What gave you the idea to start this Super Flatworld? Good question, E4Good. So basically, picture your me. It's like the release of, like, this is like peak Minecraft fever. It's like 2012. I've been playing since spring 2011 when it was like beta 1.3 or something. But at this point, it's spring 2012. The game has just hit 1.0 because it went from being beta to like the full release of the game. It was like, wow, Minecraft fully released. Wow. And so the game comes out. And that was, I think, the update that they added SUPERFLAT. And I think it was on Reddit, r/Minecraft. I saw someone do a thread like, whoa, has anyone tried doing like survival on this new SUPERFLAT setting? Because like everybody was obviously using it for creative. And yeah, then I tried it because of the Reddit post. I'm I might be making that part up, but it's like I can't. I don't think I came up with it on my own. I think I saw it somewhere online, like some Reddit post, Planet Minecraft, something. Someone had been like, "Whoa, has anyone seen this?" And so yeah, then me and my friend Pyro started doing it, and it was so fun. And I saw 0 YouTube series on it at the time, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna like start a SUPERFLAT Let's Play, because I had been watching a lot of Ethos Lab at the time, like all the Minecraft guys. This is like I was like obsessed with Minecraft. I'm like 16. Yeah, I was like a sophomore in high school, so yeah. It was like that summer I got super into Minecraft and like doing the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just waiting for these guys to refresh for the day. We gotta listen for that little noise of them going like. So let me know if you have any more questions. We're just waiting on the villagers at this point. I keep hearing Ezra Gaming and I'm like, wait, how does he know my name? Oh, that's so funny. Your name's Ezra. That's funny. Is your last name Gaming? Because that would be so baller. Oh, I want my last name to be Gaming. Can I change my name? No, my dad would be so mad. But still, I kind of want to. Okay, sorry guys. I was just catching up on a DM. What software do you use for thumbnails? Good question, GRZR Seal. I use Photoshop for everything. Before I started doing YouTube full time, I was kind of a graphic designer in my career. Got started at like a print shop and just did like graphic design type things and print oriented things for my career before YouTube. And so I used a lot of Adobe Illustrator. I was very familiar with Photoshop. I took graphics in high school, but even before that, my first Adobe product, I guess, was Photoshop on like my mom's old work laptop had a copy of it. So I would like mess around with it when I was little. It was like sort of my version of MS Paint. And then like when I was a little older in middle school, I asked my mom for After Effects for Christmas and she got me a license. This is back when you could just like buy it once and you didn't have to pay every single month for it. So it was like expensive, but for like a Christmas present, she was like, okay, this is like your big present for the year. And so I got Adobe After Effects and I started like messing around with special effects and stuff like that. And so I've been hooked on Adobe from a young age. Like I've used their software for everything. So yeah, thumbnails in Photoshop. I use Illustrator for like, for example, my stream overlay this morning. I designed it in Illustrator. And then my videos are done in Premiere and After Effects. So they got me hooked. But the cool thing about Adobe, if you didn't know, guys, is like it is an expensive subscription. But if you're a student, even if you don't have a student email, they'll basically work with any student. Because like, think about me. Like I've been hooked on Adobe since a young age, since I was a student. And they know that, right? That like if they can get you, then they have you for like life. And so they'll give you really cheap subscriptions if you're a student, if not free, if you can like somehow prove a low income. So don't be afraid to reach out to Adobe if you want to learn the products, because they do make you very hireable. I will say, if you're ever trying to get a job, knowing all the Adobe products does make you very hireable. I'm not saying you're going to get paid amazing necessarily, but you can find a job based on that alone. Is that black? Yeah, why is black in here? Oh, no, okay, no, that is right. I put brown in here. Yeah. I've got a decent amount of all these terracottas. White we're super low on. Got any building tips? Mark Red Dog. I usually just say practice, look at more reference, like follow people, like make a Minecraft account for Pinterest or Twitter or Instagram to just follow Minecraft builds and browse it and like save reference in a folder somewhere. And then, yeah, collaborate with people, find other builders, try and make some friends who are also builders and learn what other people are doing. Those are some big tips right there. Oh, I made the mistake of rubbing my eye and I think it was a horrible idea. If you guys don't know, I'm allergic to cats, and I have a cat, and so, like, my eyes are, like, constantly in danger if I rub them because I pet my cat a lot. And at this point, like, my allergies are pretty mild, except, like, if I've been petting him and I just happen to, like, brush my eye the wrong way, it's like, oh, no. I, like, feel it start, and I'm like, oh, God. So I might have to dip for a second and take some eye drops in a sec. I have, like, these allergy eye drops that I got from Walgreens, and they help a lot with that. Miko! Yes, so... Alright. We'll do, like, one more day with these villagers, and then maybe we can switch it up. I just want to get a little terracotta from them. Do you use glazed or colored terracotta more? Probably the normal. But glazed is still super useful for stuff. It's just more specific uses, I feel like, whereas, like, you might do a building out of, like, the normal terracotta. The glazed terracotta is more for, like, carpets or, like, just more specific uses. I just let out the biggest burp. I literally had to walk off camera to do it. That's how big that burp was. I tried to do it quietly, but holy moly. That was nuts. It was like, you know, Chocolate Rain? Where he's like, moves away from the mic to breathe in. That was moves away from the mic to burp. To just let out the largest belch of all time. These sodas, man, something about, I'm just not built for soda. Like, sparkling water will kill me. It will kill me. It will slay me. I don't care who, it will slay me. It will put me down for like a week. Don't give me that stuff. Can you make a little island on your lake? Ooh, that sounds cool, Daniel. I don't know where I want to do an island. Let's see. These guys should refresh one more time today. And then when we sleep, yeah. Okay, these guys refreshed. So when we sleep tonight, we'll move on to something new tomorrow. We'll probably do the nether trip for the quartz. Cody, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Are you Adobe certified? Have you taken any of the Adobe certifications? No, I never bothered. Because if you could just, like, show someone a good portfolio, like, you don't have to prove anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do those cost money? Because, like, I don't know. My whole thing was, like, I just have, like, a really good portfolio that I can show people of, like, logos I've done, you know, stuff I've done in the programs, and it speaks for itself. So it's, like, you really don't need certification if you can, like, although a lot of, like, jobs that I applied for would have you, like, take a quick aptitude test online. And it was just like a few questions to make sure you're not like a faker. But those are generally pretty easy. If you like actually use the programs, you know what I mean? It's like just making sure you're not capping. I remember when people first saw the glazed terracotta and completely denounced its usefulness. Dude, I think it's amazing. At the time when it came out, I was a little like shocked by it. I mean, it looked really... You like, there's this effect in Minecraft. Anything they add, like, eventually your eyes get used to it. But, like, when things are first added to the game, sometimes it can just look so shocking compared to what they normally have. And when they first added glaze, like, it was, like, very out there from what they normally add to the game. Also, I don't know if they've adjusted the textures on the glaze ones since they first released them. Because they also have gone back and, like, adjusted a lot of textures. So maybe that's part of it, too. I don't know. Putting everything back. Oop, that doesn't go there. It's so satisfying putting everything back, though. It's like one of my favorite parts of doing this. It just does something good for my brain. Man, we have a lot of brown terracotta. We should do something with that. All right. Yeah, we still need a lot of white terracotta. Maybe I'll have to get some more of those guys. Which of your projects did you want to give up on the most? Oh, Kenzie, that's such a cool question. Can you say my name? Hi, Army Man. Kenzie, let's see. Which of my projects did I want to give up on the most? I mean, I did give up on a few projects. Like, there's this old Nether project that I just completely abandoned, and then I reset my Nether when 1.16 came out with the Nether update. So that's one project I like really gave up on. But like in terms of stuff that's around here, like newer stuff that I wanted to give up on, I'd say unless I had Lightmatica, I would want to give up on this project. But with Lightmatica, I'm not afraid of it. And I got pretty frustrated by the end project probably the most. I think the end project for sure, now that I think about it. If I'm being honest with myself. Where do you get all your background music? I get it all from the YouTube studio library. Like everybody says it's trash, but like all my music comes from there. There are gems. You just need to know how to look for it. And you just need to be good at like curating the mood for your video. But like there's good stuff in there for sure. Love your videos. Thank you, Army Man. You're using the brown terracotta in your terraforming? Yeah, like here and there, but I don't use it like enough for like how much I have. Like I have so much of it. I should use more of it. I'll have to like come up with a big build that uses it or something. I don't know. So do you guys want to take a trip to the Nether now or spend more time trading? Let's see. Because I just wanted to get a little quartz in the Nether the good old-fashioned way. And sort of answer more questions. Any questions you guys might have on my SUPERFLAT world or just on my channel about my life, just let me know. And then we can go on a little Nether trip, or we can just keep trading. What do you guys think? Everybody's saying Nether. Okay, cool. I love your mushroom build so much. It's so satisfying to look at. Thank you so much. I'm like weirdly self-conscious about this build because like it's the most fantasy thing in my world. So like I don't want it to kill the vibe too much or like be too out of scale. I really like it, don't get me wrong, but like I also like out of all my builds, it's the one I'm like the most self-conscious about. So like I like when people like it because like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like other than the spider up top, it's like the most fantasy thing in the world, and in the spider I'm just like, oh well, it's a statue. So like that like explains that away, but like the mushroom it's like really going into the fantasy direction, and it's just nerve-wracking, you know? I guess the other very fantasy thing in the world is the glass dam at Salacia is pretty fantasy, but... Okay, so do I need anything for this trip? I mean, I have some food. I'm just trying to get a little bit of quartz. I guess, you know what? I'll go back. I'll grab like a shulker box or two before we go, and I'll try to grab more food. I'll grab some chicken. I haven't eaten anything today yet. Give me suggestions for lunches with no meat that are somewhat simple, please. Lunches with no meat. Well, if you have bread, grilled cheese, delicious. You know what I mean? Especially if you have a can of soup. Can of soup, grilled cheese, done. Lunch. Simple, elegant, lovely, delicious. Bloody hell. I mean, that's good. The poll is still going. Whoops. Thank you. Here, I'll do a new poll. This one always helps. The mushroom is one of my favorite builds you've done. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. Shouts out Snippet for helping me out on that one. What am I doing? I'm getting chicken. Chimkin. What the heck was that? What the heck was what? What'd I do? Did I do something weird? Oh, God. How many fingers do you have? 10. Did I do something weird? I was itching or something? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, God. Whatever I did, just forget about it. Can we have some Undertale music? It's amazing. I don't know if any of that is copyright. The impression? Oh. I was Gordon Ramsay. Come on. Gordon Ramsay. And I was going to get shulker boxes. Shulker beepos. How long did it take you to build the mushroom? Honestly, it wasn't that bad. You can see it in the 100 Days SUPERFLAT video on my channel. If you go to my channel, one of my last like 5 videos, it was like maybe 3 videos ago or something, 3 or 4. It's called 100 Days Superflat. And yeah, I built like everything. I built this bank. I built, you know, the mushroom back there. I love this bank. Isn't it cool? Let's see if the creeper's still there. Hold on. Yep, he's still there in the bookmobile. That's good. Hey, buddy. Not gonna push my luck today. Oh. Okay, back to the nether. I never use this portal, but it is here, if you didn't know. Oh, wait. Should grab something. A YouTuber made a video about you? What do you mean? I want to see. Who? Who did it? Who said? Who do? Is it a good video? Oh god, is it one of those, the downfall of Mogswamp? This Minecraft YouTuber was on top of the world, the super flat world that is, until he was caught. What would I be caught doing? I don't know, being friends with a slime. And then my audience is like, dude, betrayal. Slimes are the enemy. Okay, or are they friends? I never know. So let's look for some quartz. I don't really know which way is the best to go for quartz. I don't think I've done much manual quartz mining. So, like, there's plenty on the roofs, but I'd love to get some floor quartz, you know what I'm saying? Let's just fly out in this direction. See what we hit. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. If Sunny V2 ever makes a video about you, it will be called The Glorious Rise of Mogswamp. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's not like Mogswamp. Mogswamp caught. I still don't know what would I be caught for, guys? Tell me. When are you gonna get the tattoo? Oh my god, true. It's actually embarrassing that I still don't have the tattoo. I should get it. I should get it. Get away from me. I know. I don't know. Life got in the way. I don't know what happened. I have no excuses. Caught killing Wandy T. Oh my god, you're right. You guys are right. The rise and fall of Mogswamp. This YouTuber was a vocal advocate for his friend Wandy T, but when his betrayal was caught on camera, his fans abandoned him in droves. He broke the record for the loss of the most subscribers in the shortest period of time. Oh no. I don't actually know what Sunny V sounds like, by the way. I'm just doing the Burger King foot fungus voice. So I hope I'm not offending anybody. I know I've seen Sunny V2 videos, but I just forget. I forget what the voice is. I'd know it if I heard it. Type beat. Caught for sneaking in a super flat unobtainable. True, yeah, like someone catches me building in my world with deep slate. Cancelled. I was literally going to ask if that was the foot fungus voice. Well, you got it. Bumber 15, Burger Bing Butt Fungus. Alright, let's get our quartz in the box. Oops, that's not quartz. Get out of there, silly Billy. I wonder how many times I'm going to do that. This isn't as easy as I remember. Like, in my head, I would have like 10 stacks by now. You know what I'm saying? This is time consuming. What do you guys want to ask me, though? Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Because now that we're away from the greenhouse portion, I'm sure you guys just have questions that are not related to the greenhouse as well. So I'm happy to answer. I love these Q&A centered streams. They're really fun. Have you tried pixel art in your world? Like, not on a large scale, no. I should. I really should. It's always on the bottom. Why is the quartz always on the bottom? You know what I'm saying? Give me a good quartz patch. I know there's one up here somewhere. Show me the quartz. No. You might have said this in the greenhouse video, but what made you want to construct a greenhouse? So the video I'm about to do right now was going to be my next video. And I was like gearing up to work on it, but I was having trouble with how to like present the idea. And I'm still having trouble with that. So I decided to switch up at the last minute and work on the greenhouse video instead. And it was mostly Hogwarts Legacy because I played that and there was like this big greenhouse in the game where you have like your herbology class. And then also like basically my friend RBJ showed me his their Pinterest, and yeah, I learned what Pinterest was and started going on Pinterest, and there's a lot of beautiful greenhouses on Pinterest. And before I knew it, I was just like, I have to build a greenhouse. So it was like those two things happening at the same time, and I was like, dang, I need to try this style. And I wanted to do one of the green ones because like I could have done it white as well, but I just wanted to try out green with copper. Like it's kind of unlike anything I've ever done before, so I was very pleased with how it came out because I haven't really seen anybody do a greenhouse quite like that. So do I have okay, I have plenty of elytra juice. I don't see any quartz, guys. I'm just flying around aimlessly. Can you guys help me? Like, I need to find some good quartz. Will you make a panda next to the greenhouse? Like, I don't know. Do you have a good idea for one? Are you married? I'm not, but I'm in a relationship. Yeah, like, do you mean, like, build a panda, like, from blocks? Or do you mean, like, try and get one? Because I can't get one on SUPERFLAT. I could probably reach these. Nice. Yeah, quartz is slow. I should honestly just AFK at my piglin bartering station for a long time. I just know I'm gonna need a bunch of quartz, and I thought, hey, while we're doing this Q&A, I might as well do a little quartz mining. But honestly, this is slower than I remember. If you didn't become a YouTuber, what were you gonna do with your life? Good question, Rubber Duck. I was gonna probably just keep chipping away at the graphic design stuff, but YouTube was always my dream, like my #1 dream. So no matter what else I was doing, it was kind of like compromising. Because I wanted to be a YouTuber before it was like even a job. Like, you don't understand. I was like, I'm one of those OG kids who like, I was watching YouTube in 2006. Like I made my first YouTube video like February 2007. So yeah, I've wanted to do YouTube forever. It was all I was interested in doing. But probably working in like animation or something would be like the next dream. Like having like a show or something would be sick. Being a showrunner sounds really fun. Because actually, like, I don't know, I have a friend who's sort of in the animation industry, and like doing the actual behind the scenes work seems pretty brutal. Like all the actual animation is outsourced to like Korea. And then like all the management is done in the US, and they just like work these interns into the ground, and like the unions have to I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So like the only fun thing to do in animation really is be a showrunner. But that would be like a long career path. And a showrunner is just basically like the creator of a show, you know what I mean? Like, why don't you like smelting your dupe sand? Good question, Grace. It just feels kind of cheaty to me. Like, I only use sand for things that require sand, like, directly. And like glass, since there's a legit SUPERFLAT official way to do glass, I try to do it like the correct way, which is trading. Whereas like with anything that needs sand, like sandstone or whatever, or TNT, I just dupe the sand for it. Because like, but another example is like I don't dupe gravel because I can get that legit. I don't dupe concrete powder because I can like craft that legit. So like I only dupe if I absolutely have to, and with sand like you kind of do unless you're gonna do void trading. But the thing is, that's just another glitch. Like that's just another exploit. And people will say, well, it's less cheaty, but like it's like, okay, well, it's like it's still a glitch. So it's like I'm gonna use the easier of the two glitches. You know what I mean? Like unless they implement a way to get sand legit in SUPERFLAT, I'll switch over to that. But I also don't dupe TNT. Like I literally don't dupe anything I don't have to, other than sand. Yeah, there's like no quartz anywhere. This is poo-poo. What is the hardest thing about YouTube? Probably the fact that it like right now I'm a one-man show. So like I can't really take a vacation without it like really severely hurting my income and like my channel. Versus like when I was like working a normal job, it was like, okay, I can take a vacation, like someone's there to like take my place or pick up the slack, and like it just doesn't really matter. You're not like personally invested in it, so you're just like whatever. Like it doesn't really matter. Like especially paid vacation, like it doesn't matter to you. Whereas like on YouTube, it's like if I take a vacation, like that's rough for my channel. Why don't you just buy the quartz? I could do that too. Should we just trade for quartz from the... Why don't we just buy a bunch? Like, I don't need it raw unless I'm doing redstone stuff. That's a good point. Let's try that method, okay? I like you. I like where your head's at. Good call, Valkia. Love the Stardew Valley music. Thank you, Mioing. Mioing. Trying to burp so quietly. The dome looks so nice at night. We should pick up all this copper. Did you know that you can get the rabbit loot in SUPERFLAT with cats? I did know that, yeah. I gotta make a cat gift farm at some point. Alright, where is my... I want to grab my quartz shulker box. We should finish lighting up this terrain too. While it's dark. Looks like there's still a few spots that could use it. Check for creepers. None around, right? So, like, we definitely need one out here. Here. Cool. We'll do that for now. Maybe, like, one here. Then we'll do like here. Ouchies. Leave me alone, guys. Guys, listen. Listen, I'm just trying to run a stream here. I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to work for a living here. I'm just doing my job. Oh God. Okay, I'm out of here. Sleepy times. Hope the stream continues to go well. All right. See you later, tech head Fred. Have fun at work, dude. Yo, welcome back, Space Jazz. How's it going, dude? My inventory is just a perma mess. This is crazy. Okay, so since we're a little bit into the stream now, we're an hour and a half into the stream, I think I can maybe reveal what the next Flatworld video is going to be. But you guys have to promise to still watch the video when it comes out, okay? Because otherwise this whole, like, showing you guys what, like, the progress on stream, it's not going to work, you know what I mean? We got to have, like, an agreement here. Where's my quartz box? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? With my nether boxes. There we go. There we go. Mister, calm down. Okay. Yeah, why don't I go ahead and fix these lights real quick, and then we'll go trade for some quartz. And then maybe we can spoil this this whole build, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, where else did I put these? There we go. I hate my internet so much. It just crashed for us all at 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. RIP. Let's all get you better internet. The weirdest guy 7. Everybody just close their eyes for a moment and manifest better internet for that guy. Looking good. You get a shroom light. And you get a shroom light. Nice, nice, nice. Did I miss any? One. I missed one. That should make it a little safer around here next time. All right. I mean, I guess we can basically pack everything up, right? Maybe I should do that as well. Probably should. Oh, gosh. Mog, have you thought of breaking any world records? And if you have, what are they? Back when I used to do dominoes, I think I definitely wanted to get some domino world records. But other than that, I can't really think of any time. Unless you're talking about Minecraft world records. I'd love to have, like, the longest survival world someday. If someone else, like, stops. You know what I mean? Like, I think Etho's got me beat, but if he stopped in his world or something. We've got a lot of empties here. So you guys ready for the spoiler? I keep teasing it. Would you be down for videos in collaboration with some smaller creators if they fit your channel, or planning to focus all your time on the main world? Asking for a friend. I'm like down to appear in other people's videos for sure. Like videos on my channel in terms of collaboration are pretty rare. Right now I'm mostly focused on collaborating with like real life entities like Silker, which I did in that greenhouse video. That was the name of the botanical garden who collaborated with me. But I'm definitely like, I work with smaller channels all the time. Definitely like if you've ever thought to yourself, man, like I would love to be in a Mogswamp video. There is a path to do it. Okay, I will tell you the path right now. And this path is a tried and proven method. Start a new SUPERFLAT world. That's step 1 in survival. Step 2, build something absolutely insane. Okay. Build something crazy. Step 3, show me on Discord. Whoops, that's 4. Step 3, show me on Discord and ask me to do a short about it. Those are the 3 steps. They're proven and they work. Okay. And if you build something insane in your super, like I'm talking crazy, bonkers, build something crazy. And then I'll do a video with you. It like pretty much works every time. What do you work as? I am a YouTuber. That is my title. Don't wear it out. All right, let's move all of our main chests. think that is what I want to do right now. Okay. Step 4, profit. Exactly, Pyro Gecko. Can you please say Hoff? Hi, Hoff. It would be super cool if you put some of my music on in the background. I'm always like sketched out about using anyone's music, to be honest, because I just like don't want to like try it with copyright. But like if anyone ever wants me to use their music, and it's like not copywritten or whatever, I'd be more likely to use it on stream, where I get copyrighted on streams all the time versus in a video. Like I really don't want to get copyright on a video because like videos are the money makers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would be willing to try it on a stream for sure. Let's see. These are all like my nether blocks. Oh, here's the quartz. No, that's the quartz. Haha. Okay, and then we got birch, spruce, acacia, dark oak. Let's see. This is my wood row. So we got birch, spruce, jungle, dark oak, acacia, crimson. Yeah, let's go do another trip. Oh yeah, what's all this stuff? Oh, just the copper and stuff? Okay. So I can put my green stained glass. This is kind of where I keep like bulk stuff. I know it looks like a mess, guys, but it's kind of like my traveling storage room. And I actually think it's a really, really good way to play, believe it or not, is like having these like flexible storage room setups that like basically I just memorize the like layout of a few basic items, and then I like build and rebuild it in different parts of my world all the time, depending on where I need to build the most. And it's just like a big flexible storage room that I have memorized, essentially. But yeah, all that copper stuff can then go in my copper chest. But for now, I'll just put it right there. Or like on top. Yeah, we'll do that. It's really crazy how you managed to build so many giant buildings in a flat world survival. Just wanted to say that you're really inspiring. Thank you, Hayo. I really appreciate that. It's easier than you think once you get established. It's just getting over that initial hump of getting established is so painful. And sometimes I forget it because like now that I'm on flatline SMP, like it's so bad. But once you're very established with the infrastructure in your world, it's just, it gets easier and easier to make stuff happen. Are you rich? Like, not really, John Francis. I would say like I'm doing significantly better in my career now that I'm on YouTube than I was. But like in terms of people my age, I've got plenty of friends who probably make more money than me. I definitely feel rich right now because I'm making more than I ever have doing YouTube than in terms of like, I just never had very good very good jobs. Like the jobs were good. They just didn't pay me enough. Pay is just terrible. That's like most jobs. Like, I don't know. For the work I was doing though, like, because like, I don't know, I was like doing graphic design stuff, which is pretty highly skilled, you know? They like, but people just don't value it very much. Okay, mangrove goes with the roots. Perfect. And we'll put the azalea on the end there. I can't wait till we have a new tree type. A pink shulker box for the cherry. Then maybe I'll have to recolor my jungle to be a different color. Maybe like light gray or something like that. I don't know. All right. Concrete powder. Sorry, guys. I'm just putting away all my stuff real quick before we get invested in this new project. So this is where I generally keep... It's like hard to remember where everything goes now that's like torn apart though. I think I go like terracotta. Because yeah, this is sand. So we go terracotta and then like glazed terracotta. And then like the 2 wool boxes, wool 1, wool 2. And then I've got concrete powder. Let's do this. Candles. Yeah, terracotta, glazed terracotta. There we go. Sorry, guys. Are you playing Zaws? What is Zaws? What is Zaws, guys? Is this a D's nuts thing? Type of thing, you know? Oh god, what have I walked into? Okay, put that down. Diorite. My gray boxes will go there. Got extra moss we can put over here. We're getting through it, guys. What is in here? Sticks and trees? Okay. Can go over here, I guess. This is slowly turning into a chess monster, I will admit. But for now, I defend it. Okay. And then what is this? Mud? Mud goes over here somewhere. Here you go. Legend of Zelda? Gotcha. Legend of Zelda. Bye, Space Jazz. Sorry I beefed with you on Twitter that one time. Please forgive me. It's so okay, Pearl. I get it. Sometimes things happen. And I don't blame you. I understand it. Things get heated. I'm a friend to all. I'm sorry too. If you don't mind getting copyrighted on stream, can you play some Undertale music? I do mind. Like, I try not to get copyrighted. It's just it happens a lot. So, like, it's less high stakes. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if I'm going to take a chance on, like, playing one of you guys' music, because, like, the risk in doing that, right, is that someday, even if it's not copyrighted now, someday you put it with somebody, some record label that, like, goes into some system and it just gets auto-flagged and I lose monetization. Which is why I don't want to do it on a video, because, like, even in the future, if it's still getting views and it gets flagged, like, I just don't want to deal with it, right? Because, like, what if one of you becomes, like, a famous artist and you get a record deal and your record label doesn't know about the deal you made with me to let me use your music, and they don't care about it, and suddenly I'm getting copyright claim. You know what I'm saying? That's the thought process. But, like, on a stream, it's like, I don't try to get copyrighted, but it happens a lot anyhow when I'm just, like, playing these random playlists that I find. Because usually I'm just looking up, like, royalty-free music for stream, and once in a while there's a song on there that's, like, actually from Epidemic Sounds, and, like, I get claimed or whatever. And so, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I try not to. And that's why I think Undertale might be fine, but I'm not 100% on that. It seemed, when I looked it up, it was, like, not clear. It was, like, certain songs seem okay, so other songs, like, maybe not. I don't know. Because they've been, like, in Smash now. I don't know, dude. I don't know. How you doing in your new house, Mog? I'm pretty good, Ori Mac. Haven't seen you in a while. That's a username I recognize. Dude, the setup up here is so nice. I'm so happy with it. I'm very, very happy here. I, like, finally yesterday, because I finished that video, I finally sat down. I've been in this house for, like, a month, and I unpacked so much stuff. Guys, I'm talking, like, all day. From the moment I woke up till, like, the moment I went to bed, like, full like 16, 17 hours of just, like, unpacking, moving things around. And this house is so much better now. You have no idea. Like, it was, like, just not even lived in before. And now it's so much better. It's so much better. Love your vids. Thank you, Ultra Doge Gamer. That means a lot to me. How often do you stream? I stream every Wednesday and Friday currently at 3 p.m. Central, which is my time zone, Texas time. So 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. I don't know. You do the math. You guys are used to doing the math over there. All right. So we've done our little. If we look up here at today's plan, the greenhouse Q&A. We basically have been doing a Q&A this whole stream, and we talked about the greenhouse a lot for the first part of the stream, and then we collected terracotta for a little bit. We collected some quartz for a little bit. I wanted to see if it's what the deal is for buying quartz from these guys. Like, can you just get regular quartz? I always forget this is a thing. Will these guys have it? Yeah, block of quartz. Nice. So, yeah, I'll definitely start trading with these guys for quartz, too, because that's probably the best way to get bulk quartz. I always forget about that, and I always just use the piglin method, which is bad because it gives you like quartz instead of the blocks. And then you have to craft it, and it's like expensive. It's like, you know, 4 stacks for 1 block, or for 1 stack of blocks, you know? 4 stacks for 1 block. That'd be insane. I'm back. I had no cheese, so I made English muffin with scrambled eggs. English muffin with scrambled eggs, I think is what I just said, which, like, that sounds amazing, Molten Gamer. Question, what do you think about the world is an oyster when the bubbles collide? What? Oh, God. Sometimes you guys just send a message that, like, makes me have a stroke. I'm like, did I read that wrong? Am I okay? Should I call for help? I'm proud of your Flatworld. Thank you, John Francis. That means a lot. What do you plan on building around the temple? And when are you going to also do the duo Flatworld again? If you're talking about this temple, I'm almost finished with the design, and I'm like really, really excited to start building it. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. I kind of want to show you guys. All right, hold on. Let me show you guys. This is like such a small spoiler that I'm down to show everybody. It's a small spoiler. Don't worry. So, okay, so I designed like a flag for the world, and I'm gonna hang it on the tower like this. So there's gonna be a like smaller version of this temple in this temple, and then there's like stuff inside, as you can see, that I've been working on. And then there's this giant flag, and this is like the flag for our world that's like on all the banners and stuff. And it matches the carpet down here. And it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, I'm still working out the kinks of the design though, so I haven't gotten there quite yet. I used to have the same shirt you're wearing. That's awesome. I think it's a Target shirt, Hoff. Y'all hand, you are going to injure me. You are going to make my brain break. You have to cease and desist. Okay, so for this next video, are you guys ready to hear what the next video is gonna be? Press 1 if you're ready to hear what the next video is gonna be, because I've been teasing it for a while. I think it's finally time to tell you guys. I'm seeing some ones. Oh, we're almost at 500 likes on the stream. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Mog, why are you so smart? I don't know, man. I don't feel smart. I feel like a dummy. But thank you. Oh, that looks so nice. Guys, oh. I just love what this adds to the world. I'm still not used to seeing it over there yet. Okay, you guys are ready? This next video is going to be 100 days. This next Flatworld video, that is. These lighting errors, ignore that. I'm going to build a road, swooping down here, and we're going to do basically from this branch all the way down and this whole circle. And we're going to fill in the city. All right, do you guys want me to press Shift M? Say yes in chat if you want me to press Shift M. It's going to be about 100 days. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a 100 days video officially, but it's going to be like a building-oriented video. I think it's going to be 100 days. Okay, you guys are saying yes? Okay. Look at that. That's the schematic. That's the outline. I'm just going to wait for the reaction from chat. That's what we're building, though. It's going to be insane. So yeah, that is going to be a crazy video, and that's what I'm gathering resources for today. Everybody's excited. Let's go. So yeah, if you go to here, let me show you. If you go to the map in my world, I'll show you what we're about to do. Oh, and we can update the map for the greenhouse. Let's do that together as well. Oh, ow. Okay, so here's our map here, right? Yeah, let's update the map for the greenhouse. That's going to be so exciting. But so right now we've got this whole side of the city really nicely filled in down here. And the goal of this next video is to get all of this and all of this circle. And maybe if there's time, this circle too. And if we do that, basically we'll only have this quarter and this quarter left on the lower city, and then we can do the top part. So that's the goal, is to work our way clockwise around the city, fill it all in on the lower sections until we can get to this topmost circle and start filling in the fanciest buildings of the city. And I'm so excited to do this. I really want to do it before the anniversary in June, the 11-year anniversary, so that when I do the world tour, this will all be done. Because I think that would be so cool. So that's the plan. But yeah, let's update the map for the greenhouse. I think we need like, we'll grab these 6. Perfect. Okay. There was a flying ship in your schematic. That's actually the sunken ship down here from the ocean video. And it's like, it's just a copy of it that exists in my creative world. But yeah, that's not a future build or anything. That is just some leftovers from me being messy in my world. Oh yes, the staircase looks so cool. All right, hold up. Just got to shuffle through all these maps evenly as we fly over all the new stuff. That should do it. But we'll just in case, we'll do it again coming down here. Okay, that should do it for sure. Let's fly back and put them on the wall. What's the flatworldiest flatworld you ever flatworlded? Probably this flatworld, I would say. Good question, by the way, Pooh Gaming. So I have a question for Mogswamp and chat. Yeah, let's hear it, Perceptiblue. You should get a rabbit's foot and put it in an item frame. I should do that, Hoff. That'd be a good idea. I do want to make a museum. So, okay, once I put the map on the wall, let's talk plans. Let's talk plans, okay? Hold up. This one goes here. That goes there. Oh, that looks so neat. Okay, hold up. This goes here. There we go. Wow! Dude, that greenhouse is huge. Look how big it is. I hadn't realized how insanely giant it is. Like, in the grand scheme of my map. Wow. It's so enormous. Yeah, I definitely could not have fit this in the main area at all. Dude, that's crazy, the size of that. Dude, it looks beautiful on the map. What the heck? Like, look at that pattern. That's beautiful. Looks like my grandma crocheted it. This is so, in the palm trees out front. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. And the stone pathway leading to it too. So sick. But what was I saying? So yeah, in terms of plans, guys, yeah, we definitely want to fill in this side, but I mentioned the museum just a second ago. So like this top, like I said a little bit ago, we're gonna work our way clockwise around the bottom half of the city. But then once we get up to this top part of the city here, we're gonna need to do a bunch of really fancy buildings. Oh, looks like I should update these two maps. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you can see the copper fields. That's funny. Yeah, like we're gonna need on the top part of the city. I'm thinking like library for sure, museum, town hall. So like where government is done and stuff. Library, museum, town hall. What else do you need in like an old city? Probably a hotel with like a fancy restaurant. Post office. What do you guys think? Bank? Oh yeah, a bank. Well, we have a bank, I guess, but maybe another bank because there's like the bank in the lower harbor. Jail? Yeah, we could do a jail. Oh, and a school. Yeah, we could do a school. Although I could do like a university somewhere else. That'd be kind of neat. And we have the Naval Academy as well, which is that orange building. But yeah, guys, the cool thing about this thing we're going to build is that right now, you'll notice a lot of these buildings in my world are kind of on this boxy grid. Although, you know, we've got this one here, and these couple buildings are diagonal. But I haven't done the best job. Like, a lot of it is following a grid. And so this whole part of the city is all going to be built diagonally, like everything in this entire section. So that'll be a really cool aspect of the next video. And I think that's like the key to becoming a master builder. I'm going to be honest with you guys, is to start building slanted more. A bakery, an airport. I don't think there's planes yet in this world. Maybe like really early planes. Like single, like World War I era. But like this is like, the year is like 1900. You know what I'm saying? Like even Zeppelins is like pushing it. But we got like steam engines. Airship dock? Yeah, airship dock would be super sick. Although I'm thinking the airship could dock to like the tip of the tower here. This little white dot right there. What do you guys think? Hospital? Oh, a hospital. Great idea, Kagash. Yeah, hot air balloons would be really cool, Kenzie. We should do some hot air balloons and some Zeppelins and stuff. But wow, the world is looking amazing. Look at that. I'm so pleased with that. So this terraforming that we're going to do, we're going to probably need a bigger map because it's going to extend out to here and then probably meet somewhere over here. So Noah's Ark might have to move, honestly. Maybe not, because we could kind of work around it, probably. But this is all going to extend out. We're going to have this big mountain going up, so we'll need to extend the map up as well. And then there's our little pillar. So there's a lot of work to do, and then again, this is where if I do more terraforming here, I would want like a desert island maybe. I'm thinking desert island. This area is going to be kind of swampy, I think, like in this zone. So we've got like swamp biome, desert biome, / jungle-y, you know. And then we've got like our beach up here. This whole area is going to be like very like UK, you know. Highlands, Scottish Highlands type stuff. But then over here is going to be very like European, Italy, Mediterranean. And then we've got some like taiga stuff over here. So we're starting to touch a lot of different biomes in our world. It's really fun. It's really fun. I love maps so much. Me too, Drew Hazel. Me too. The Mogswamp. True. Also, referring to my question, I have done assessments prior to going to the hospital. What? What were you saying? I think I missed one of your chats because that made no sense to me. God bless America. Okay. What about a Japanese dojo? What about a Western town? I think, like, if I do a Japanese dojo, it's probably going to be in the end. Should I talk about my plans for the end, guys? Because now I'm just talking about plans, but I guess that's natural in a Q&A stream. Like, here are our main goals for the world, by the way. Let's just review them. Finish interior on Nether base. We still need to do that. Fill in tower base, which is this base around us. Still need to do that. Finish all the terraforming, which is probably one of the next things we're going to do. I guess we did finish the harbor. Like, I'm ready to call the harbor pretty much finished because maybe we'll build 1 or 2 more ships, but for the most part, like, this is done. So let's go ahead and say that's finished. Oh, that felt good. That felt great. Okay. We put something on top of our base. Work on the pirate cove, fill in the entire city. Build some sort of end base is done, but I think we should just update this one to say, wait, that's crazy. Is this like a new thing? I thought the editing science thing was in the next. Am I on the snapshot? What have I done? Okay, hold on. I'll double check in a sec. What do I want to say? Interior for end base. Because we built the end base, but we still need to do the interior. And since the nether interior is one of the goals on this list, the nether base interior, then the end base interior might as well be one of these. So we'll just replace that one. Update it. Perfect. So yeah, those are 8 main goals for the world, and 2 of them are done now. So 6 left. And I think the main focuses right now are the terraforming and probably the Pirate Cove and filling in the city. Those 3. I'm just not in a big, like, interior mood. But do you guys want to see the end base and the nether base real quick? Will that help give context to what we're talking about? How about a giant cave base with a tiny little town in it? And for Idiot, that is one of the goals. That's the work on the Pirate Cove. So the goal for that is basically to make anything, like, under here into one giant cave system full of, like, pirate cities and sunken ships and caves and all sorts of hijinks. So ravines, lava pools, everything. So yeah, definitely that is one of the goals. Yeah, you guys want me to... Okay, let me just, for review, for reference, let's go to the nether and see my nether base. And then we'll head to the end and see the end base. So one of those 8 main goals is to fill in this nether base. And here is the nether base. And it's a 1-to-1 copy of that map we were just looking at. Except except nether scale. So like everything's an 1/8 as big. Except in the nether, the thing is the Y level is the same as the overworld. So everything's the same Y levels as it is in the overworld, but 8 times as small in the XZ direction, if that makes sense. So this big circle roof represents the main top part of my city. And this dark gray represents the outer part of my base. And then up here is like where the spider dome would be, right? Except it's all stretched out and squished down. And then these little roof circles represent the other circles around my city. So like this right here is that little Pirate Cove entrance I was talking about. This is the part of the city we have finished. And this little ledge right here would basically be right where we have the cemetery. So does that all make sense? But yeah, we need to do an interior for this. Right now, it's basically just an empty shell. If we go in here, we have like basically nothing in here. A few floors and that's it. So we definitely need to do an interior for this. But yeah, the cool thing about this is that means any place where you put a portal in one of these spires will connect up perfectly with that spot in the overworld. So if we go through this circle, we end up on this circle in the game, which is, if I just show you guys, this is inside of my wood farm. So that roof circle represents this circle here. And the smaller spire next to it represents this circle. So if we go through this one, we'll end up in that other spire. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. See? We're in that other spire now. So if I go up top, it should somewhat resemble my base in the overworld. See what I mean? There's the Spider Cathedral right there. And there's the bridge that goes over to the mob farm. So yeah, everything is like a 1-to-1, basically. Or a 1-to-8, I should say. So that's the nether base, needs an interior. And then last but not least, let's go to the end. Check out the end base. See, so this interior probably won't be bad. We could finish that up in one episode. And it would be kind of cool to like build a bigger hole above to get through to this, to above the nether. And maybe like, I don't know, break the bedrock inside the base to get below. Have like a void hole or something. I don't know. Give me ideas, guys, for what we could do with the interior of this nether base that would like warrant an episode. Because right now I don't know how I would turn that into an episode. It could just be a stream project, but give me your ideas for how we could make that like super epic somehow. And then, all right, let's go to the end. So this is my end portal with my duping mechanism. But if we go through the portal, we end up on our end base. And so someone had mentioned a dojo before. If I build a dojo, it'll probably be in one of these plots for a building that I've laid out. So I have like a spot here where I'd like to spawn into a building here. And then like a little pagoda sitting here would be ideal. And then maybe one, I put like a little spot for one right here as well. So there's a couple spots for little buildings, little dojos, little pagodas, stuff like that we could build. Kind of like we did down here. But yeah, in terms of other stuff for the end, we Just need to do an interior for this. No big deal. So I need ideas for this as well, guys. Because this is kind of nuts. Like, this is just one of the roofs. Like, each one of these little pagodas has, like, a space like that inside of it. But then there's, like, all these little buildings and boxes everywhere. Doing an interior for this base is, like, a mega project, for real. And we only really have 1 or 2 interiors so far. We have this arcade. We have, like, the ramen shop. And then we have the Chinese restaurant over here. But that's pretty much it for interiors. But I do love this Chinese restaurant. It's like one of my favorite builds we've done. It's so sick. We still need to do the office for the Chinese restaurant, which is going to be the upstairs here. But I left it open for now. But yeah, have you guys seen the basement as well? Check this out. Buffet, aquarium, seating. I love this build. It's so great. But so the cool thing about this end base is because it's cyberpunk and it's like in a different dimension, I can do like some of your guys' ideas that are like you know how someone was like, oh, do airplane or an airport or something, and I was like, well, that doesn't really fit into my world. That's for the overworld. Like, I would be down to do like a plane somewhere in this build, even though it's cyberpunk, like, you know, more modern stuff like a Chinese restaurant, you know, because this is obviously a futuristic build. So there's a lot of interiors to do in here. It's actually insane. Make a modern supermarket? Yeah, we should definitely do like a futuristic supermarket. There's like a futuristic hospital we need to build. That should be really fun. Like little gadgets to like fix you with lasers and stuff like that. Maybe like a stretcher. And then like, yeah, there's a nightclub building over here. Let me see. What am I listening to, by the way? Okay, good. Still Stardew. There's a nightclub right here. So a nightclub would be a really fun build to do. And then I don't even know what this one's going to be. Maybe just part of the nightclub. But then there's this hotel. There's like so many fun builds and interiors to do in here. So that's like a whole mega project in and of itself. So yeah, those are like the 8 main goals for our world. And that was like a very long-winded rant, but hopefully you guys are on the same page as me now in terms of like what we're working on. So, but yeah, the next Flatworld video will probably, again, just be this 100 days of like building up this side of the city. And I'm really excited for it. I just watched the blowing up for charity video. Are you going to do a 100 days of 1 layer sand video? Definitely Space Jazz. Eventually, I'm going to do that. I just don't know when. I don't know if it's going to be soon or in a long time. It's basically like whenever I get to it. But like I am in love with that challenge. It was so much fun. We love 100 days videos. I can tell. What's your favorite game, Mog? Minecraft, hands down. Best game ever made. For Rizzle. You know, I guess with the new overlay, you guys can't really see my hotbar, so I guess I should move up the game, huh? I didn't really think about that. Is there anything in the game you guys need to see? You know what I mean? That's like at the very top. I guess we'll find out. There you go. Now you can see my hotbar better. What's your favorite build you've made in your Flatworld? For small builds, I always say it's this one. For big builds, I do love this one, but I don't know. Now that I built the greenhouse, I think the greenhouse might be it. I mean, just look at that. It's pretty OP. Okay, guys. Opinion on cherry blossoms? Love them, Drummer Boy. Super excited they finally added them in the game after so many years. Maps are covered by your webcam, but no big deal. What's covered by my webcam? Maps? Oh, it's, yeah, that's true. When are you going to build my Fruit Juice Brewery, Mog? It is you, CC. That's how I know it's really you. I will build it eventually, I promise you. I promise you. Buildings are important. Buildings are love. Buildings are life. Okay. let's get started with this part of town. I think the first thing that we can actually do is put down a bunch of these path blocks. A bunch of these need to be path blocks. And I believe it's basically just everything that's red right now. And I think it's okay to do this before the video because right now, like, I haven't started recording the video yet. Okay, so we just need to do the red ones as something different. So some of these are going to be like coarse dirt or something, you know what I mean? Whoops. But yeah, we also need to come up with a way to decorate the new tree farm over here. We need to come up with a building that's going to hide it, by the way. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a unique challenge here. Who is your favorite baker? I don't know if I can pick. In terms of, like, favorite builder out of them, that I can say, because that's, like, more objective, you know, or subjective, versus, like, I guess both are subjective, but, like, one's, like, people's personalities and one's people's building style. I love Junipe's building style, like, so much. I like Snarple's a lot, too. Oh, there's just something about a Junipe build. I can't explain it. I also love the way Junipe renders things. Okay, let me... Yeah, so most of these are dirt paths, but you'll get the odd coarse dirt in there. I might as well just grab my grass box real quick. I think I have it in my shulker. Or I mean my ender chest. Is this where I have coarse dirt? I have a little bit. Just 5. I can make some more. There we go. Oh, I forgot you get 2 stacks back. That's so nice. Perfect. What's your ethnicity? I don't know. I'm just white. I don't really know my family history, to be honest. It's too confusing. I think I'm maybe mostly Portuguese, but I like literally couldn't really tell you. Which is better, apples or oranges? I think orange juice is better, but apples are better as like a fruit to eat. Oranges make my fingers so sticky. And like tangerines and clementines are just better. So like get wrecked, you know? So yeah, I'd rather just eat an apple, but orange juice is so OP. So good. Ugh. What is this like thing I'm walking through? Oh, is this? Yeah, okay, hold up. Let me hide my wander. Let's see. Something is, let's see. What? Who are you? What is this schematic? Whatever. Whatever. Hello? You guys can see me? That's crazy. We rescued it? Oh, I'm back. I'm really back for real. That's crazy. Wow, we're really back for real. Rescued! Let's go! I'm sorry, guys. Except now we're down to 80 viewers, so rip. Rip skis. And what happened to... Okay, there we go. Mog, will you answer me? What's up, Ezra? Just hit me. Just hit me. Okay. Just trying to wait for, like, the stream to come back. Is everybody back? This music is a bop? It sure is. Will you be in my vid? That's what you wanted to ask me, Ezra? Ezra, it depends on what your vid is. Hello? Mogswamp, can you make a floating island? I'm down. That sounds fun. Beep. Boop. Beep, beep, beep. I should grab some packed mud, since apparently I used a fair bit of it around here. Bye, Mog. Enjoy the stream. Bye, J Productions. It feels so lonely now. I know. I know. Good. Thank you, Internet, for doing that for me. Actually, I think it was OBS. OBS just randomly quit on me for some reason. Nice try, Perceptiblue. Not going for it. I got a new Lego set. Should I build the pirate ship or the tavern? Ooh. Pirate ship. Pirate ship. Pirate ship. What about a tavern on a pirate ship? Pirate ship tavern, traveling pirate bar on the seas. They feed the other pirates. Lots of rum. Oh gosh, I have to sneeze. Oh, it's tickling in my nose. Oh God. It's hard for him to choose his favorite block. You're right, Jinmin. I hate that question. I hate it. It's like asking your favorite child. It's just not right. It's not a question we should be asking, and I expect better of you. Nice. This is looking good. I tried, Gust. I tried, but the sneeze went away. Well, guys, I'm a little bit more on the tired side today, so I think having a little bit of a shorter stream is good. Because it seems like we got most of our Q&A out of the way here. So thank you guys for joining me. I think the stream dying was a sign from OBS to stop streaming, to take a little break, which I do need it, because yesterday, like I said, I spent so much of the day just going hard and unpacking everything. What am I doing, dude? There we go. That is a very epic work in progress build. Thank you. Can we please get an OO? Only for a super chat. I only OO for super chats. It's just the rules. I don't make the rules. Well, I guess I do. I literally do. But now that the rule is made, I don't want to change it, you know, because that wouldn't be fair to the rest of the class.